this motherfucking drop? The countdown has just begun. Are you ready? Let's go, 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 go. Now we're back from the dead.
All right, so this is a quick review of the 2012 Honda CBR250R. Couple things about the Honda CBR250R. It has 25 horsepower, 12.7 pound-feet of torque. So it's not very powerful, but it's pretty peppy. Honestly, it's very light. It's 357 pounds. That's curb weight. Dry weight is 310 pounds, so the 3.4 gallon tank adds on about 47 pounds. So depending on how much you weigh, you know, you can do the horsepower to power ratio or horsepower to weight ratio or whatever the hell you want to call it. But yeah, overall this bike is truly fun, very light, easy to toss around, and it gets amazing gas mileage, let me tell you. The last tank of gas I got, what was it, 80 miles to the gallon on this baby. So you do the math, say you get what, like 3 gallons, and then multiply 3 gallons by 80, and then you get around 240 for the range. I don't know if this guy is turning right or not. It looks like he's going straight. But yeah, this bike has a digital speedometer, an analog tachometer. Yeah, it looks pretty modern. The body is very sporty. And the seating position is very upright. It's not uncomfortable at all. I think this guy is going straight, so I'm gonna go around him. So yeah, up high, it actually gives you sort of a VTEC sound, right around, 8,000, 9,000 RPMs, which is pretty nice. It gives you a display clock right here, gives you time, gives you how much gas you have, which is really nice. Right now I'm running on frickin' empty. That's where I'm going to drive right now. This bike has around 3,000 miles on it, so not too many miles. I picked up this bike off Craigslist for $2,500, so it's not by any means like super cheap, but I mean, it's a Honda, it's a bike. Motorcycles fairly treated well, retain their values very well, much better than cars do. The brakes are really good. I like the brakes, the front brake more so than the rear brake, because rear brakes are, not very good on motorcycles. Has the turn signals here, typical bright lights and low beams, and a oil temperature, cold and hot, and trip tachometer right here. Yeah, right now I got 3,112 miles on that baby. Engine start and stop, ignition start right there. But yeah, overall it's a really nice bike. It's a good starter bike. I started off with a Ninja 500, then I moved to a Kawasaki Ninja 650R, which was really fast. 0 to 60 in like 4 seconds. This thing is by no means fast at all. This is 0 to 60 in like 8 seconds or something like that, so like our Prius can keep up with it. But yeah, I mean, motorcycles are assumed to be cool, but I mean, honestly, you never get this sort of feeling with a car. You know, just the feeling of freedomness is what I think that's what Harley Davidson's model is. So let's talk about the ride height. I am 5'10", and the ride height is pretty easy for me. I'm basically bending my knees a little bit for it. Something that I don't like, or I guess a couple things that I don't like. This motorcycle on the highway, I wouldn't recommend riding on the highway because honestly, you have 0 passing power, which in dangerous situations allows you to be very vulnerable. So that's one thing to be on the watch out for. Another thing is storage on the bike. There's really no storage, but it's a motorcycle, so bring a backpack if you need storage. The fuel tank. So opening up the fuel tank, actually spraying gas into it, you have to be fairly careful. The first time I actually filled this up with gas, I sprayed myself all over the place. But yeah, fuel tank isn't that great. Just be wary of when you actually fill it up. It has the splitter in the middle, and you need to make sure that you don't spray it all over yourself. Mirrors are pretty good. You can position them in a spot. They kind of make the bike look a little weird. The seat is somewhat wide, so those who have a problem with wider seats might have an issue with this, so just be wary of the wider seats. I love it to death. I probably will not be getting rid of this for a long time. It's only got 3,000 miles on it, so I'll probably put like 8,000 miles on it and maybe get rid of it. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hey, some bikers, cool. If you have any questions, have any comments, put a thumbs up on if you like the video, and please subscribe.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, that horn, baby.